actually witnessing video now. These aren't stills, video of the Honey Island Bigfoot.
This is astonishing. Honey Island in Louisiana?
Yeah, Louisiana. I love the wet green foliage here that you can only get on the East Coast.
Louisiana, isn't that the Gulf Coast?
The Gulf Coast. It's amazing. Now, we had talked about in another episode, Robin Williams, the famous actor, who hasn't been in a lot of movies lately, but he was in a video with Coco the gorilla. Coco's the famous gorilla that learns sign language and can communicate via sign language.
And Williams was communicating with Coco.
Now, the first thing in the video, and you can watch this on YouTube, but the first thing in the video is that Coco wants Robin Williams to tickle him. And Robin Williams, like, tickles her, abdomen or his rib cage or whatever.
And then his shirt starts coming up.
And then, then he's in the place his shirt. So, and this is a female gorilla, which makes it okay, I guess. But still, it's an interesting video because...
I mean, if I'm going on a date with some chick and I'm saying, hey, can I tickle you? I mean, come on, what is that? That's very suggestive, don't you think?
Well, it brings us into this whole Bigfoot scenario. Bigfoot, as we have seen clearly, and now once again, this is Louisiana, but we have another video that's in Los Angeles, a mile north of Los Angeles, the city.
Very close to where Robin Williams is probably sitting right now.
Yes, we have a Bigfoot. Now, Bigfoot...
Robin, you want to tickle Bigfoot? Hey, maybe we can make that happen for you.
Bigfoot, I mean, I'm sorry, I keep getting confused, but I was going to say Bigfoot, but no, the gorilla Coco was actually in a cage. They had a cage for Coco.
But the cage door was open, so Robin could get himself in there.
Bigfoot is not in a cage.
He's just running wild. He or she, now, let's not say, the ultimate, the top Bigfoot ever was a Patterson Gimlin. Now, that was female, or was that a male with breasts? Now, I don't know.
That was female, I would presume.
We never got to see the rest of the genitalia.
But there's not tremendous sexual dimorphism in Sasquatch creatures if it's just, you turn around and all of a sudden it becomes
men look
male.
like women and the women look like men.
Yes, they do. And it seems like as far as the Patterson Gimlin
very
film,
unattractive.
It is. And now I think the Patterson Gimlin Bigfoot should have had wider hips, had more of a feminine hip structure.
To look more feminine.
Yes, and should have had more of a tapering waist.
And smaller shoulders, because you don't have to have shoulders that big. Well, but the breasts were kind of large. Maybe you need shoulders that big.
Well, no, I don't. I think you were right initially. It doesn't need shoulders that wide. That throws you off. So it should have narrower shoulders, a tapering waist, more feminine hips. It should probably have less body hair, I would think. Now, there's no reason,
and that would make it more feminine, less body hair. Now, there's a lot of products out there. There's, plastic surgeons can also give Bigfoot help. We can always get Bigfoot a little bit of assistance.
Right. Oh, so you're saying,
well, personhood plays into that.
It's easier to just shave hair than it is to well, but that how does that take care of the broad shoulders of Bigfoot?
Plastic surgery. I mean,
you can't
break
do that.
the shoulders.
No, you can't do that. To
file them down.
No, not to any great degree.
Them?
No, not to any great. I disagree with that.
Well, maybe just removing some of the hair. Maybe just putting it on some sort of a diet. A kale only diet.
Oh, you're saying so it actually develops some kind of problem where alopecia, where it all of a sudden starts shedding its hair. You know what? We're going to end this episode because we've got to go on to the next one.
I can't believe you even say something like that.
Well, but we know we haven't talked about it all. What we're not going to talk about because we're modest. Is our award?
What?
People saw that.
Who's not going to talk about it? You're not going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it. That's the thing I'm going to super glue to my hood.